boys and girls, this is a continuation of where I am exposing the corruption that's in the FDLE, framing dumb, lying idiots. This is a continuation here.
Isn't the governor the top of the pile, and that he has control over every other agency in the state of Florida? Yes or no? Please. Yes or no? No, please. May, give me an answer. May, give me an answer.
Would you like me to get you?
No, I want to.
The governor doesn't have sole authority over every agency, sir.
What do you mean he doesn't?
What you have described regarding the mistreatment of staff from that agency, and your concern
Let me ask you
about
something.
how they're lacking to enforce your complaint for local law enforcement, I will again recommend you speak with the Office of the Inspector General. Would you like me to get someone on the phone to speak with you?
You tell me if I've been hung up on by executive investigations. What's my chances of getting anything done with Inspector General's
I'm
office?
very sorry that unit or that division hung
Then
up.
if you're really sorry, we'll make sure.
You would like
I would
to get
greatly
closer
appreciate
to
it.
that?
I'd greatly appreciate it if you would correspond with me by email. You have no problems doing that, right?
If
Right?
you'd like me to
You
give
got my email.
I would need to give it to the appropriate office. Would you like me to get you connected?
I want. Okay, first of all, are you talking about the appropriate office in the Florida governor's office? Or are you talking about the fumbling, dumb, lying idiots of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement? Who are you talking about? You talking about the department that protects dirty cops?
I'm not sure what else I can do to assist you. I've explained to you why you would need to speak with the Office of Inspector General. If you're unwilling to, that's certainly up to your discretion.
Now, wait a minute. You've been there 5 years, and yet at the same time, I've told you that I've not gotten satisfaction out of the Florida Department, the fumbling, dumb, lying idiots.
I understand that you're upset with the agency, sir, and there is an appropriate office to address those concerns. It would not necessarily be through our office if you have a complaint about employees with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement.
Well, let me ask you something. Are you going to say this is May of the Florida governor's
Yes,
office?
I would actually need to announce your call before I connect you, sir.
What I'm trying to say is this: I've had them before. They'll connect me, and they don't give any kind of introduction of who they're calling on behalf.
You may want to put your complaint in writing to the Office of the Inspector General.
Then you tell me why over the phone the cops can have me arrested.
Let me ask you.
Please tell me why over the phone.
Or would you like to put your complaint in
May,
writing instead?
explain to me, why is it over the phone that idiot clown cops can have me arrested?
I can't speak for their agency, sir.
What do you mean you can't? You're the Florida governor's office.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement, sir. I do not know why the agent or the officer or the staff member hung up on you. Again, if you have a complaint of that nature, you need to be speaking to the Office of the Inspector General. Would you like me to get you connected?
So you will give an introduction that you are May Rowland, you are with the Florida governor's office, and that you are directing this call on behalf of a citizen where there's cop protection rackets going on, and so therefore they won't hang up on me, or will they still hang up on me?
I will certainly announce the call before I get you connected.
And I would like to be able to hear you saying it over the phone, so I know that it's being actually done.
Sir, I don't have the capability of doing that. I have to put you on hold, dial the number, do the introduction, and then connect you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
Okay, hold just a moment.
This is Governor Wisconsin. Florida's goal is to be the best state for every child to get a great education. They can live their version of the American dream. That's why we work with the Florida legislature to give every listener a credit. And this year, we provided progressive city funding for K-12 public schools, our state colleges, and universities. To continue our focus on education, we will propose to increase the funds per nation's top studios rated Florida second best place to do business in the country. We have no personal contempt. Job creation has continued to climb, and Florida is on pace for another record year of tourism. Hard work has paid off. Since December 2010, Florida has created over 640,000 private sector jobs. We still have a lot more work to do, but it is clear that we are heading in the right direction. I am Governor Rick Scott. My focus is on creating jobs and opportunities for Florida's families. To do this, we need to make sure Florida's private sector continues to grow and our kids get a great education. That is why we have taken steps to continue the progress we've made since 2010 by focusing on jobs and education. Since December 2010, Florida has created over 640,000 private sector jobs, and our unemployment rate continues to drop. Our state's housing market is rebounding. Our exports and imports support over 2 million Florida jobs, and our crime rate is at a 43-year low. I will continue to work to make sure Florida remains the best state in the country to live, work, and raise a family. Thank you for calling the governor's office.
Sir?
How you doing?
Yes, I'm going to transfer you now to the IT's office, okay?
And who am I speaking to, please?
This is the receptionist at the front desk.
Okay, now you are going to give an introduction that you're referring me from the Florida governor's office, right?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, and because
No. Actually, when I transfer you, I lose connection.
no. I want an introduction because otherwise they hang up on me again.
They can recover indentations and alterations. They also... The party you have called at extension 7240 cannot be reached. You may leave a message or transfer to another extension. To leave a message, begin speaking at the tone. When you have finished, push star, then pound, or just hang up. To transfer out of expressions, push 0.
They lied to me. They didn't give no
Thank
introduction.
you for contacting Governor Rick Scott's office. Your call is important to us. Please press 1 to speak with an available representative. Please press 2 to leave a voicemail.
Yeah, who am I speaking to, please?
This is Sharon.
Sharon what?
Hey, Steve. Happy to start at 4 you need it.
Why is it that your phone is so hard to listen to you? Why? Why is that?
I'm not sure, sir. I can hear you very well.
Okay. I just talked to do you know a May Rowland?
Yes, I do.
Okay, she's been 5 years with the Florida governor's office, right?
Yes.
And how long have you been with the Florida governor's office?
What does that have to do with the call, sir?
Pardon me?
What does that have
This has to do whether or not you are qualified to answer my questions.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what assistance do you need. And I don't have anything to do with the assistance, sir.
Are you just an operator at the Florida governor's office?
No, I'm not. I'm an analyst in the governor's office. I'm trying to help assist you. I don't know how long I've been here.
Okay. See if I can find out how long you've been there, then I can get an idea. Like May Rowland told me that she's been there, 5 years.
But what assistance do you need?
Pardon me?
What assistance do you need?
I want to know why it is Governor Rick Scott under Chapter 14 of Florida statute, hasn't arrested every one of these boom car punks that are going up and down the road, that are destroying people's right to live in peace. I want to know the reason why when I call the Florida governor's office to have arrested Bay County Sheriff Frank McKeithen and Panama City Police Chief Scott Irvin for maintaining a criminal protection racket enterprise of these boom car punks going up and down the road, robbing people of their rights to be able to live in peace. I want to know why it is that I get hung up on by executive investigations of Florida Department of Law Enforcement when there was somebody named, I think her name was Miss McKenzie. So I'm trying to figure this out. I want to live in peace. I want to know, are you willing to call Frank McKeithen of the Bay County Sheriff's Department, Scott Irvin, and say, we better not hear no more boom cars? I want to know, you going to do anything about it?
If you have an issue with the sheriff, you would have to file a complaint in front of affairs here at the sheriff's office. That's actually how it goes. The governor does not have authority over the sheriff's office.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's just like the same thing when, when somebody. So in other words, you're part of the bureaucratic system. You really don't care, right? You won't even. How long have you been with the Florida governor's office? How long?
I'm sorry, sir, that you feel that I don't care. That's not the case. I'm just letting you know.
And you're okay. So you're telling me this. How long have you been with the Florida governor's office?
I'm sorry, that does not have to do anything here.
Why then? What do you mean? How do I know? Maybe you started a day ago. I don't know.
Well, so obviously gave you valuable information. So
I'm sure that when Eric Garner got choked out by the cops, they probably heard bureaucrats like you too, before they could get anything done, right? Eric Garner got choked out by a cop. Okay? In New York City, they heard bureaucrats like you, right? So nothing got done, right?
I'm sorry you feel that.
Let me explain something to you. I remember the day when you could not eat at a restaurant, okay? I remember the day Title IX is because the reason why you got this position, okay? Or otherwise you'd have to be barefoot and pregnant, okay?
And again, I'm sorry you feel that way.
What do you mean? Are you really sorry? You're really sorry. You know what? I think you put a world-class act on. That's what I think. You're telling me to go back to the people where I'm having the problems. You're telling me to go back to the people where I'm having the problems. You don't care.
Sir, do you need any other assistance?
You ain't gonna do anything, right?
I'm just asking, do you need any other assistance?
Yeah. I want you to call the Bay County Sheriff's Department. I want you to call the Panama City Police Department about these boom cars. Will you do that?
No, sir.
You won't. You
And
won't.
I just told you why.
Pardon me?
No, because I just told you
So in other words, what you're telling me, the Florida governor's office is basically a scam, right? You don't do nothing to help nobody, do you? You don't do nothing to help anybody, do you? Huh? Hey, you know, I'd like on Tennessee